and welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In a very deepening and saddening incident, a Bangladeshi trainer aircraft has crashed down on a school in Dhaka. So, in this today's video, we will be delving about this accident, we will be delving about the trainer aircraft and what is the statistics with respect to aircraft which is used for non-civilian purposes, that is mostly used for defense purposes, that has met with accident all across the world. This incident took place at a school called Milestone School and Colleges at 1 in the afternoon when students were taking exams or attending lectures. As the statistics says, more than 100 people so far have been injured and approximately 27 people have died in this accident. This was a Bangladeshi Air Force F7 BGI trainer aircraft. Talking about this F7 BGI, this itself was a multi-role fighter aircraft. So what is a multi-role fighter aircraft? A multi-role fighter aircraft will serve multiple purposes. So was the case with F7 BGI as well. This fighter aircraft was used to launch air-to-air missile, so aerial attack. Air-to-air missiles ke alawa, this aircraft could also be used for reconnaissance purposes. Now, what do we mean by reconnaissance purposes? It is used to find out the enemies in a certain areas, to find out, to look for where the enemies are present. This fighter aircraft was also used. Additionally, if we talk about the other roles played by this F7 BGI, it is also used, most commonly it has been used as an interceptor aircraft. Interceptor means it is trying to intercept the signals of enemies and thereby blocking communications. Additionally, this could have also made use of the laser guided bomb or even for that matter GPS guided bombs. But there was one problem, or rather one inefficiency in this kind of fighter aircraft, that it could not wage a war or launch an attack beyond visual range. So all the kind of aerial attacks, all the reconnaissance carrying information that is being carried out, or all the interceptors of network that is being done by this fighter aircraft was largely concentrated to the visual range itself. Talking about this F7 BGI, this was an upgradation of the Chinese J7. Chinese company that is known as Chengdu Corporation was responsible for creation of this aircraft, and this was an advanced version of J7G. J7G also, for that matter, is considered to be a replica of MiG-21. Now, there is lack of clarity here exactly whether the Chinese have signed a deal with Russia to create a replica of MiG-21, or was it just a reverse engineering of MiG-21? That is, the Chinese have taken a MiG-21, opened it up and seen how is it made, and they have created a replica of this. But whatever be the case, J7G, that was the Chinese version, was exactly a replica of MiG-21. So it was a Chinese built-in variant, and J7G ka upgradation was F7 BGI that was modified as per the needs of Bangladeshi Air Force. This F7 BGI was a full glass cockpit. Full glass cockpit has two major advantages. One, it will have a multifunctional display. A complete glass cockpit will have a multifunctional display at the panel, which will help and allow the pilots to navigate the entire aircraft through tough conditions. For example, cloudy conditions, rainy conditions, entire completely dense forested areas, maybe navigation ke liye such kind of multifunctional display is very, very useful. Jo altitude ko measure karne ke liye, air density ko measure karne ke liye, this is used. But additionally, because it was a full glass cockpit, there was one more feature which was added to F7 BGI, that was a multifunctional heads-up display. So what is a multifunctional heads-up display? A multifunctional heads-up display will ensure that the pilot always doesn't need to look down at the panel. The pilot will be looking at the cockpit itself, and all the things that are present at the panel will also be present on a separate screen close to the cockpit. So this gives an edge to the pilot to navigate the entire aircraft. So these were some of the important features. Additionally, one important thing associated with this aircraft was it was able to attain a speed of 2.2 Mach, that is 2.2 times the speed of sound. Now, talking about the accidents related to F7. The accidents related to F7, if we talk about the accidents that Bangladeshi Air Force so far has seen, past 20 years mein, Bangladeshi Air Force has witnessed 11 accidents, and out of these 11 accidents, 7 of these are belonging to the Chinese companies. Chinese made planes were responsible for these accidents that Bangladeshi Air Force has experienced. Additionally, talking about the accident specific to F7, the accident took place also at Myanmar a month back, and almost 2 or 3 years back, China in its J7 variant has also experienced such kind of accident. If we talk about the countries that are still making use of J7 and its variants, it consists of countries like Namibia, Nigeria, Sudan, for that matter, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Iran, Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. There are so many countries who are making use of this. Although China itself has discontinued the manufacturing of J7. Although the manufacturing has been stopped, but then there are several countries who are continuing to use this kind of aircraft. Of course, the retaliations, the repercussions have been very, very saddening, deepening, and the Prime Minister of India has also expressed his sorrow about this incident, that he was deeply shocked and saddened at the loss of life. Whatever be the relations between India and Bangladesh, it was a loss of life, and none of the countries can be happy about the other country in such kind of situation. In such kind of situation, India completely stands with Bangladesh and is ready to extend any kind of support that Bangladesh requires. But last but not the least, a very important thing as a reminder, this was one of the incidents within Bangladesh Air Force. But just 2 weeks back, India had also experienced a major crash of a Jaguar fighter aircraft. In less than 3 months, in less than a month, 3 consecutive aircraft crashes of Jaguar puts up a question on the overall safety of usage of Jaguars in India. So is the case, for that matter, for F-35. If we talk about past 7 years, 11 such incidents of crashes of F-35 has been reported. So there is all of such kind of statistics puts up a question. Are we able to ensure the safety of not only the pilots, but wherever these planes land, these aircrafts land, it creates immense amount of damage to life and loss of property. So are we able to filter out the safety of these aircrafts? That is the question we leave up to different governments all across the world who are responsible for manufacturing, or for that matter, even usage of these aircraft. When we allocate the usage of these aircraft, we need to ensure this fact that we must not lose out on our trained pilots as well as the common people who gets affected because of these accidents. With that, we come to this end of this topic. If you have any doubt, please do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much and all the very best.